Hey guys, I'm Mike Malloy, the CEO at Waveborn Sunglasses, and I want to take some time today to give you a recap of all the great stuff we accomplished in 2013 and share some of our exciting plans for 2014. So as we look back on 2013, we saw a lot of big successes. The first was with our crowdfunding campaign that we launched on April 23rd. Our goal was to pre-sell our summer inventory and raise about $10,000. We reached that goal in less than a day and a half. That was a huge launching point for the company that allowed us to really take Waveborn to the next level. This summer, we saw a huge increase in sales, especially through some new retail relationships with surf shops in Dewey Beach, Delaware. As we headed towards October this year, we started preparing the company to go out to Las Vegas for Vision Expo West. This was our first real trade show that the company went to in the eyewear industry. There were over 800 other brands from around the world, and it taught us a lot about what it's going to take for Waveborn to succeed in the optical industry. It also opened us up to a brand new market of selling to eye doctors around the country. We've developed some great relationships with optometrists and opticians who are now carrying Waveborn frames in their practices and helping to give the gift of sight. This holiday season, we were able to raise enough money to donate 10,000 pairs of prescription eyeglasses and fund 1,000 sight-restoring cataract surgeries. This is a great accomplishment for the company, and it wouldn't have been possible without all your support, buying our sunglasses, and spreading the movement by telling your friends about Waveborn and how they too can give the gift of sight.
What are Waveborn's plans for charitable giving?
We've got some big plans to enhance our charitable giving next year. As you know, we've already donated thousands of pairs of prescription eyeglasses and funded sight-restoring cataract surgeries around the globe. Waveborn has seen tremendous growth over the past year. We increased our sales in 2013 by over 400% what the numbers look like just back in 2012. Looking ahead to 2014, we have some huge goals in line for the company. First and foremost, we're forecasting to do over $1 million in sales in the first quarter alone of 2014. Part of what we've learned over the past 2.5 years of running Waveborn is that the sunglass industry, it's a very cyclical industry. We know that January, February, March is the huge buying season for all of the retail buyers, surf shop owners, and optometrists. Well, there's a lot that goes into selling sunglasses, and that's why we've built out a great team to fulfill these roles and really hit the ground running next year. There's 3 main markets that we want to be selling sunglasses. First, eye care professionals. In the past month, I've probably been to about 100 eye doctors in the Maryland, DC, Virginia area, and it's been great to learn more about their practices and find ways that we can grow our business and their business together. We're particularly excited about our new relationship with Dr. Chitwal over at Visual Health Doctors of Optometry in Arlington. We also have another optician at Specs Appeal up in Vermont that's carrying our frames, second to retail stores and upscale fashion boutiques, especially targeting New York and Los Angeles. The third is the surf shops. Any beach town along the East Coast, the West Coast, or any international coast, we'd love to get our sunglasses into their stores, and we know January, February, March is the prime season for them to do their buying. We're excited to get our sales reps out on the road and in front of potential buyers at retail stores and other brick and mortar locations across the country.
What countries are you thinking of expanding into next year?
That's a great question. We've got our eyes set on a few international locations that I know will be great for Waveborn's continued success. First and foremost is Brazil. There's a huge market in Brazil for sunglasses and business in general. We know the World Cup's coming there, as well as the Olympics, and it's a great opportunity for us to build relationships with those already ingrained in the fashion and commerce communities in Rio, Sao Paulo, and other major cities, and figure out how we can get our brand into the country and in front of as many international potential customers as possible as they convene on Brazil for the festivities next year. We've been able to leverage several key relationships with friends and alumni of Georgetown University to get connected into the Brazilian marketplace. We're excited to have some major announcements come out over the next few months of some new athletes and musicians who will be rocking Waveborns in 2014 and helping represent the Waveborn movement down at the World Cup. Stay tuned for more. So, I'm sitting in a new location, but our focus is still on sales. Heading into next year, we know that for Waveborn to be successful, we need to sell sunglasses. We need to sell them locally, internationally, in individual orders, as well as large wholesale orders to distributors in different markets. Our primary focus is developing business relationships here on the East Coast of the United States, as well as out in California, New Mexico, Texas, and then looking to go international. Some of the big international markets we're targeting are Brazil, Japan, Guatemala, Venezuela, and Ireland. When we talk about an international market, we're not talking about selling 10 pairs to somebody in a small town. We want to be importing thousands and thousands of sunglasses into these new markets, expanding the brand and growing our presence in the international commerce. We firmly believe that with the sales reps we've brought on board and the team to support them heading into next year, we're going to be able to sell over $1 million in sunglasses in the first quarter alone. We're projecting to see a 500% increase in sales from last year, especially as we build out our new retail partners. There's a lot of opportunities for us to sell sunglasses, and we're excited to leverage the connections and the relationships and the new sales strategies and tactics that we've learned and developed over the past several months heading into next year to grow the business.
So you guys just moved to a new warehouse. How does this affect Waveborn's growth and kind of change throughout the course of the year?
Sure, so we're making some big moves in 2014, and it's not only a new warehouse, it's our first warehouse. Previously, over the past couple years, we'd had the sunglasses in Jonathan's apartment and my parents' attic, in the trunk of my car, in the office in DC, and we were very much a startup, kind of slowly growing, and when we got an order, okay, I'll run to the post office, I'll drop a tube in, we're ready to go. With the volume of sales increasing at the numbers that it is, and understanding, hey, if we want to have a legit, large-scale international sunglasses company, we need to have the partners who can do all of the shipping and logistics and handle that. So we're really excited with the new company we're working with. They're 4 miles away here in DC. We just packed up all of our sunglasses and took them over to the warehouse last week. It was kind of felt like a parent, their first kid, their first day of kindergarten, kind of letting them go out into the world. But you know, I know that's where we are as a company, and as we're growing, it's going to really enable us to scale the business and deliver quality on-time shipments, as well as really enhance the packaging. We're looking into getting new hard cases, cleaning cloths, little lens cleaners to go in there. Ideally, when you open the package from Waveborn, there's angels singing, "Ah!" I mean, we really want to spend some time and some energy on that white glove treatment and making it really be a great experience when someone receives their first pair or their 10th pair of Waveborn sunglasses. Along with that, as we're getting into retail stores, we're now shipping a lot of bulk orders across the country, and we're starting to have a lot of international shipments that we need to manage. Direct Answer does a great job handling all of that, packaging them up in the cases, putting together different retail display cases, promotional materials to put in the displays. Another great thing that our new warehouse does is they'll handle all of the customs brokering. So when we get a shipment of 10,000 pairs in from Italy, they'll receive the package at the port. They'll do a lot of work to negotiate any of the taxes and fees involved. For me as the CEO, that's a great thing to kind of be able to take a step out of that part of the business and know confidently that Katie and her team will be able to negotiate great rates, ensure that shipments arrive on the right time, as well as handle outgoing exports to other countries and helping Waveborn kind of further our growth. So yeah, we've got a lot of good stuff on the horizon with this new relationship, and I'm really excited to see Waveborn grow. We've seen tremendous success selling online individual one-off pairs to customers and campaign backers around the globe. Now, as we shift our focus to wholesale buyers, it's a new game, but luckily, we've spent the past several months developing relationships with buyers in all of our new markets. We're really excited to grow the business and to get Waveborn sunglasses in as many brick and mortar locations around the country and around the planet as possible. In 2013, I spent a lot of time meeting with investors. I flew from New York to Boston to Chicago to Vegas, out to LA, up to San Francisco, back here in DC, and met with tons of different great, interesting, creative, and wealthy individuals to learn about some of the best strategies to grow the business. We did bring on quite a few key advisors and investors in 2013 that I'm excited to continue working with in 2014. We've been able to scale the business with their support, and we understand that as we continue to grow and see the exponential growth in our sales figures, there's going to be a lot more profitable benefits for all of those who've been involved in the company so far, as well as the new ones who joined us in 2014. There's a quote that I like a lot that says, "No margin, no mission." If we're not making any money, then we can't fulfill our mission to donate a portion of those profits to our charity partners. As we continue to grow the business and really focus on sales and moving units, we want our team members, our customers, our partners, and the whole world to know that we're doing this because we want to give back. We understand that the more sunglasses we sell, the more money we have access to, the larger an impact we can have in the global eye care community. Whether it's partnering with department stores, or optometrist office, or surf shops, we know that these great avenues can bring in the revenue we need to grow the business and have a bigger impact with Unite for Sight, See International, and several other nonprofit partners. We firmly believe that business is changing, and that as we look to the future of how commerce is done, we encourage other companies to incorporate some sort of social good component into their model. How can you give back to those in your community based on the profits and successes you're seeing in your business. We believe that this is at the core of why Waveborn was founded and what our future holds. And we're excited to share that mission and spread that movement with new folks in 2014. Waveborn started 3 years ago with a simple Wayfarer model in 3 different colors. This summer, we've expanded to 9 models in 25 different colors with over 1,000 different lens combinations available. We're building out an algorithm that's going to basically pull thousands of images of fashion models wearing sunglasses from the internet, analyze the different facial structures as well as the structures of the sunglasses, and be able to accurately, with statistic certainty, predict which new styles will be popular in 2014. And we're excited to announce our findings to all of our retail buyers, letting them know that they can trust, well, science in proving that Waveborn sunglasses are going to be big sellers this summer. As we get ready for 2014, we're excited to introduce our new spring line. I'm not going to share the details with you just yet, but I will say we've got some new female-focused styles coming out, some with the big lenses, some with a little cat eye look going on, some of the circular lenses. Not only that, we're also building out some features on the website to allow people to custom design their own sunglasses with whatever lenses they want and build a campaign around it to get other people to buy the sunglasses you design. Think Nike ID, but for baller shades. In order to meet our sales goals for the first quarter, it means we have to produce a lot of sunglasses. We're excited to be manufacturing over 20,000 new pairs of Waveborn sunglasses next year. We'll be delivering them around the US as well as into the new international markets. Be on the lookout for some new great styles, and several of them will be limited edition with only 120 pairs available. We hope you like what we've got to offer for the spring of 2014. Thanks for taking the time today to listen to me tell you more about what Waveborn's accomplished over the past year and share some exciting news about our plans for 2014. Moral of the story, we crushed it in 2013. It's going to blow up in 2014. Join the Waveborn movement, tell your friends, buy some shades, give the gift of sight. Peace out, Baytown Down. So as you know, we've had a lot of folks working here at Waveborn. We've got a good description of everyone on the team and what they've been working on. Click this link here to learn more.